everybody, this is Grace, and today I want to talk about when you have in a dysfunctional family, it's usually called a mascot. A child, it's usually the child who is like a comedian, the jokester. I think you can also have them called that. It just tells jokes to kind of calm a situation, to take people away from the anger or whatever is being expressed and negative emotion, and laugh. Basically, that's it. Okay, and this can be seen in something other than a dysfunctional family. It could be in a narcissistic family. It can be just between people. I actually have caught myself telling jokes to kind of soothe over, when people were having an argument. Just recently, I think within the past year, and I caught myself doing that, and immediately what came to my mind was this the dysfunctional family role of the mascot. And now what it does is just basically just what I said. They tell jokes to calm down. That can also happen whenever somebody's feeling anxiety in a situation for themselves. They will, tell a joke, kind of laugh it off and that kind of thing. You've probably heard that I have, Adam calls it my nervous laughter. Now, it's not always the case for me, especially like if I'm doing a vlog somewhere, a video blog, and there might be something funny going on in front of me and I have a little laughter, or something I said I found is a little funny. But I had developed this kind of little laughter. I do know that. I am well aware of it. Okay, now about this the mascot, what is the problem? Besides, of course, in the dysfunctional family, the actual situation is not being resolved. They take away from it. The people start laughing. The actual situation doesn't have that closure, doesn't get resolved. Well, some things they never do, no matter what. And it can be, a kind of I guess in a way a defense mechanism, in a sense, so that it doesn't escalate. A defense, so it doesn't escalate inside this kind of family. Now, what is the harm to the child herself or himself, is that they get used to doing that. They get used to calming down the situation by telling a joke or being funny, silly, doing something, just takes away people's, from the anger or whatever, like I said. Well, what the harm for the child is that the child gets so used to that's how they cope. They cope with anything in life. And the child never does learn how to express their emotion, their own emotions, and how to cope better with situations besides that. That is the way they cope. And there are other, problems associated with it for the child too. Okay, another one is that you can, have the child might become the class clown. Okay, not all class clowns are this, and they get in trouble, because they're always, making jokes, and whenever the teacher's trying to be serious or something, they've developed this way of being, and it's dysfunctional as it is. So at the moment it might do something, but overall it's dysfunctional. Okay, and I'm not here to tell anybody how to resolve it. I'm not here to give anybody any counseling or advice. I'm not a healthcare professional provider. But for me, when I caught myself doing that, just like I said, within this past year, maybe a year or so, what I did for myself was to say stop. There were two people. They were about to, they're having an argument that was about to escalate, or it was going to become an argument. And I caught myself doing that, and I said, tell myself, later on when I thought about it, don't do that, because, these are two people who need to work this through, and in some way, me telling that joke, joking around or something, is a control issue, in me, trying to control any situation by using that form. Anyway, that's enough for now. Speaking of distractions, I have somebody next to me. And that's when I laugh, is when somebody's next to me and they see me talking. Yeah, and nobody's sitting in the car with me, in the SUV. All right, enough for this for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.